Hi, I'm Danny and I blog on itstartedwithasquish.com. I just wanted to say a big thank you to Medela first for sponsoring me at Brit Mums. I had a fantastic time, so thank you for that. Medela are actually running something with bloggers at the moment where they're asking people to share their breastfeeding stories. They want to show that every breastfeeding story is different and there is actually no normal really. And there's an infographic as well which should be attached to this blog post, which you can have a look at, that shows research and how varied it is, and how varied everyone's feeding times and feeding lengths and all sorts on there. So it's worth having a read, especially if you know someone who's just had a baby and just started breastfeeding and they're unsure about things. It's a really good tool for that. But yeah, I just wanted to share my breastfeeding story and I thought I'd do my first vlog as well. So with Squish, I only really managed to do 4 weeks with him because it was really painful. But looking back, with the problems that I've had with Eleanor as well, I think he may have had tongue tie as well, so I just noticed that she was feeding all day and there was just no respite really, and although it was only a tiny bit painful, it was nothing compared to Squish. She wasn't putting on much weight either, so I don't think she was drawing enough milk from my breasts. So yeah, that once that was sorted, she was feeding a lot. She was feeding a lot less, but then she started with reflux. So we've had quite a few problems really, and yeah. I've managed to do 3.5 months. I'm not saying I'm going to get to a year or anything, but I'm just taking every day as it comes. But yeah, there's still no pattern now though, and sometimes she'll feed 6 times a day, sometimes 12. I can speak to other people until I'm blue in the face, but I'll never mirror anyone else's story because I think it's just there's never going to be that regular thing, because it depends on weather. If it's really warm out, I've noticed she feeds a lot more, but she's obviously dehydrated, so she wants more milk then. And there's been a few weeks where she slept right through and then suddenly stopped. So you're looking at growth spurts. There's so many things that affect feeding that I've researched about. So I've stopped trying to work her out anymore. I just, if she wants feeding, I'll feed her. If she's crying a lot, I'll offer to feed her, and if she's not feeding, then she's probably just bored or tired. So I've just stopped overanalyzing it, because you can make yourself really ill, and I think that's probably one of the things that makes women maybe want to stop breastfeeding, because they're unsure. Because I mean, I still sort of worry about how much she's actually getting, but she is putting weight on and she's happy and she's smiley, and I can't really complain about her really, so I've stopped worrying.